Same storylines. Turnovers, of course, always a big story. Quarterback play, running backs, yada, yada, yada. But getting ready for this one word kept coming to mind, and that's preparation.
Well, it's critical to be prepared. Physically, mentally. When you think about getting ready for an NFL game, you have to wonder, what will they throw at us that maybe we haven't seen before? 2-minute drill, maybe different things like that. Got to be prepared. You're exactly right.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On play action, it's Breeze. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. They fake the give. Here's Breeze. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. To throw is Breeze. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. A gain of 4, not enough. And it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's 4th down. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. Here's Jones. And shedding through the tackle. A good return there. Call it 13 yards.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They're led out by their 6-foot quarterback. You may have heard of him. From Purdue, it's Drew Brees.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure, and he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Now Breeze. Open man is Uzama. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
Over the middle, complete. That's Campbell. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Paris Campbell. 27 yards. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Now Breeze will bring his guys to the line to go for 2. They'll look to throw. And that's caught at the 2. And he will get in to make it 8-0. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
So Miami coming out for their second drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's more. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Breeze now to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter.
1 quarter down, 8-0 the score.
It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away.
Jones on the return. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
Now Breeze.
And that nearly intercepted. Well, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's second down.
Breeze going to throw. And this is incomplete.
Those are the ones you dream of as defenders. I think if he gets eyes on the ball a little bit earlier, he might come away with it. Instead, it's going to wind up as just an incomplete pass.
Now, Breeze again.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they'll get this down to the 10. They'll run Tomlinson. And he is going to lose yardage here. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Here's Breeze to throw. He's got it. A 10-yard completion, but still now facing 3rd and goal.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
Tomlinson, touchdown. So the toss play effective, even down here near the goal line.
Yeah, and you're hoping the defense commits too many men to stop the run in the middle of the field, and that your blockers can gain a little bit of an advantage. And when they do, foot race to the pylon, and this time, he had the speed to win that race.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Breeze is going to throw. And he is in to make it 16-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it.
The next drive about to get going as we remind you that the big one is coming up. The Madden Bowl final with a cool $250,000 on the line. Well, you talk about pressure. That's it. It's coming up February 7th, the Friday before the other big game, by the way. You can watch it on the EA Madden NFL Twitch channel and visit MaddenChampionship.com for info on Twitch drop rewards. Try to say that 3 times fast. And broadcast times as well.
Shotgun now for Breeze.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Back near his goal line. Here's Breeze. And Breeze is going to go down in the end zone. A safety.
Well, partner, I'm just going to say this. Whoever did the scouting report for this game is going to get a raise because they've had their number at every turn, and they just buried him for a safety with ease. When you earn 2 points and give up 0 for a half of football, there's not much left you can improve on, even though they'll try.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. To throw, it's Breeze.
And this is into the hands of Campbell downfield.
And touchdown! Paris Campbell in the final seconds of the first half. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. Now a hit. loose football.
And it looks like the defense has got it.
And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
As that ball got away from him and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Well, no sooner do the teams get to the locker rooms, and they're running right back out. Halftime over, third quarter, ready to go.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of this.
He's got a man complete. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown.
Chris Olave.
70 yards. And this offense is running away with this one.
I think if you pulled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Now a hit and a loose football. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Here we go, set. Go.
More the motion man right. Here's a fake on the jet sweep as they'll go instead with Barkley.
And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Now 2nd and 9.
Here's Breeze. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Grady Jarrett, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. On the return is Jones.
So a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Let's go now.
Throwing now is Breeze. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown! 4 touchdown passes now for Drew Brees. And this offense continues to pour it on. Now Brees will bring his guys to the line to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
From the gun, it's Breeze.
Short throw complete to Gronkowski.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Again, it's Breeze.
To the right side and intercepted.
Picked up by Champ Bailey.
And right about now, you start to think, and maybe they're starting to think, gosh, maybe points aren't going to happen for us in this game.
Well, it's a thought that is worth having because so far in this game, this defense has not just had the upper hand. They've appeared to be a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps to everything they've done. They've had an answer for everything this offense has thrown at them.
Let's go.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10. Now Tomlinson on 1st and 10. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Here we go.
2nd down and back to Tomlinson.
And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. 8 yards on the ground there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 2.
That's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
This will be caught at about the 5. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Then the Dolphins getting set to go here.
Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film section tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while. But everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
Nnamdi Madubuike in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in.
Now 3rd down and very long.
Breeze now. And the pressure gets to him again. DeMarcus Ware. That's now back-to-back sacks, and it brings up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Here's Jones on the return. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. They'll hand this to Tomlinson running right. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop it behind the line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Again, it's Tomlinson. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, LaDainian Tomlinson.
Still going inside the 20.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Now Breeze will bring his guys to the line to go for 2. They'll look to throw. It's caught at the 1. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Let's go.
Now a play fake. Breeze. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Now Breeze. In trouble, and he's taken down. Montez Sweat, his 2nd sack of the night. So celebration down on the field for a good, hard-fought.
This is the Madden Championship Series brought to you by USAA, an official salute to service partner of Madden and the NFL. USAA, proud to serve the military and their families. And we join you from USAA Stadium.
Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And as we look at this matchup, every time there's something different to focus on. So I'll just ask you, what do you see here in this one?
Well, Rembrandt, you've given me a pretty blank canvas to focus on, haven't you? Yeah. Where do you think I'm going to go with this?
Secondary?
You know me well, right? In a game like this, it's always about the secondary. Can they handle the passing attack and make a few plays?
No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
You and I have talked about adjustments so many times during games. Remember, it's really series to series. But coming out after the half, that's a big opportunity, a big time to come out and make one of those plays that can change a game.
Yeah, first play in the third quarter. So offensively, you think of adjustments. But right defensively, maybe you're playing a hunch. You have an adjustment to make.
Yeah, I think sometimes they have that special in there that, hey, they've run this type of play all in the first half. If you see it, go get it.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The road ahead a little bit more difficult now after that pick six. So dealing with this deficit here, we'll see if he can try to make amends on this drive. 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Here's Manziel. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Now Manziel.
And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
48 yards.
And the Raiders have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead.
Elliott good with a PAT. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
To throw is Breeze. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
The third quarter now, a one-point game as they line up 2nd and 10.
Now Breeze.
He completes it to Olave.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 44-yard line. Out of the gun, it's Tomlinson. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 21. A nice pickup of 17 yards. A give to LaDainian up the gut. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. They stay on the ground. Tomlinson. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
50 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
from the gun they give to Tomlinson.
And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. Back now here on EA Sports. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. Second and goal from inside the 5. Now Breeze. And he checks this one down to LT out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. Tomlinson. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. LaDainian Tomlinson punching it in from a yard away as his guys are able to regain the lead. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points, and that helps. That gives him a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Manziel. He'll find his rookie wideout from Ohio State here. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Connects with Kittle underneath. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Back to throw again. He'll go right back to St. Brown. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Here's a 2nd and 7. He'll look to throw. Open man right side to St. Brown. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now 1st and goal. That's going to be caught by Harrison. Touchdown, Raiders. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Raiders are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. And now the kick is blocked. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Oh, it's loose, and the Raiders have it. A field goal will do it for them. They got the onside kick that they needed here. We'll see if they can do the rest.
Some teams are just not comfortable waiting to see what happens. Some teams like to force the action. That's exactly what we saw with this onside kick.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Amon-Ra St. Brown with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Raiders answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Drew Brees in the offense. Down by 7. A little over a minute to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down.
Let's go.
Now Brees. Able to find Jones.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. Back to throw, Breeze.
The pass caught by Olave.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Final minute, one timeout remaining. 1st and 10.
To throw is Breeze.
On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens in bounds.
Oh, and that nearly ended him. That should have been intercepted, but he cannot corral it, and that is a lifeline there with 3rd down coming up. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Now Breeze got to have this one.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. Breeze to throw. This is caught. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win.
Breeze is going to throw. He's got it at the 2. And he will not get into the end zone. The defense makes the stop of the game on the 2-point try. And they might just get out of here with a win after all. And it's the Raiders that will come up with it. And that will put victory in sight for the silver and black. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another game.